Hi and welcome back to my little nook in this corner of the universe, Koala sleep in. So today I'm gonna bring up a topic that is, at least my opinion on this topic might be an unpopular opinion or a controversial opinion within certain circles. But I think it's important to bring this up because there are so many people in communities where you try to live on the prana alone. Um, and there are young people getting into those communities, and maybe some of those young people will come across my video and just think twice. So today's question I'm going to answer is, can you live on prana alone? So what is prana? Let's start in that end before I answer the question. You might already know my answer though. So, prana is the healing power. It's the energy from the source, from cosmos that helps us during any type of healing session. So, it's Reiki, it's Chi or Ki, it's in Swedish we say läkekraft. So it's you can also call it light. So some people call it live on prana, some people say live on light or live on air, but living on air is a bit um misleading, I think, because it's not a matter of living on air, even though breathing exercises is a big part of it. It's not a matter of living on air, it's the matter of living on the healing light from the universe. So that is what living on prana means, and there are communities where people claim that they live on prana, they live on prana alone, and there are articles and stories about people that have lived on prana for a very long time, people who have been incarcerated or hospitalized and have had no access to anything else, to nothing else, and have been able to live on prana for a long period of time. So whether those stories are true or not, I don't know. But I know that there are a lot of stories out there, and there are a lot of people in these communities, because I'm not talking about this with no knowledge on the topic whatsoever. I haven't personally tried to live on prana. I have, but I was curious at one point, so I dove into the subject and I joined some communities online. I was really curious, so I didn't go in skeptic. I went in with an open mind and the thought, I wonder what living on prana is like, and what it means. So now I've told you what living on prana means, and I don't know what it's like because, as I said, I haven't tried, because my opinion is that you can't live on prana alone. You, not for a longer period of time, because, and the answer is simple, because you are a physical being in a physical world. You have a body that's made of flesh and bones and proteins and enzymes, etc. And whether you like it or not, you're not just a soul. You might be a soul having a human experience, but you can't forget about the human in that experience. And the human in that experience is made of flesh and bones, and other types of physical nutrients. And so we need to feed the body with physical nutrients to stay alive. So, I don't know if you who saw this also learned this in school, but the body can, if you stop eating and drinking, you will manage to go like 2 or 3 days tops without water. I think it's supposed to be like 48 hours, but I'm not sure exactly how many, if it is that or if you can go longer, because I haven't tried. But And now my neighbor's kids are home, so I can hear them screaming through the window. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to be distracted by that and continue where I was. So, the physical body can live without water for 2, maybe 3 days tops. And if you stop eating, you can live off of food from away from food for up to 2 weeks. So if you do drink water but you don't eat, you might live like 2 weeks. And I'm not saying that after a fortnight you just drop dead. No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that after a couple of weeks, the body starts to deteriorate. So, like your inner organs start to shut down, your inner organs start to give up, essentially. So, with time, you will disease. So, you can live a little bit longer if you drink water than if you don't, but you need some sort of physical nutrient to have the physical body stay alive. So that is why my strong opinion is that you cannot live on prana alone, because your soul can live on prana. You can heal your physical body using prana, using healing energy. That's what we do when we give healing, when we give Reiki or chakra healing or whatever we do. We most often give that kind of energy to the body. Sometimes we guide it right, sometimes we just trust that it's going to the right places with an intention behind it. So you can help heal the physical body. So and within shamanism, that's how we work. Oh my, don't you hear that? I'm on the fifth floor, you guys, and I can hear them so loud. It's a summer vacation. It's a spring. It's a summer break. I don't know what word that is in English, but all the kids are off school. But yeah, okay. This should be on a blooper episode. But yeah, so my strong opinion is that you can't live on prana alone, because the physical body in this physical world, the human in the human experience needs physical food to be alive. How much of food and what nutrients you need can be different from person to person, depending on your body type, depending on your genetics, etc., etc. But no, I'm sorry, guys. My opinion is that you can't live on prana alone. So I hope I have answered that question for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, walk in beauty, and as I always end my videos, chilling.